I always thought the main issue I had to worry about was this chick claiming that I was this kid's father. I'm not this kid's father, man. No. I've been denying it from the beginning because from the beginning, I've never been his father. My wife was really pissed. We went through our relationship with no baby mama drama, with none of that. And then we had this one thing, and we got that out of the way.
Your wife doesn't like that.
I don't like it.
Right. But
of course my wife doesn't like it because we based our relationship on the fact that neither one of us had children. Family kept saying my DNA was wrong, and I altered my DNA test with breath mints. Using breath mints thing, it developed into I altered my DNA to please my wife. Man, it's crazy. I never heard of anything like that. Took a DNA test for the show, got clear results.
Ray, you came here and took a DNA test. You didn't pack your mouth full of breath mints. And the results of that DNA test are, you are not the father.
What you need to do is you need to stop telling that boy that I'm his father. You need to stop that. You'd have thought that would have cleared everything up. Man, I love my wife, but here comes some more drama. Yeah, after I pass this test and I get these good results again, Steve Wilkos is gonna be my best friend.
Well, thank you, Ray. So you know, the last time you were here, you got great results. You would think that after the show, you would have went on your merry, happy way, and that would have been the end of the story. But
right
now you're back again.
Right. I had met prior to meeting my wife. After meeting my wife, after we got married, I introduced my wife to her. Then
you stay in touch with this ex?
No. It was just we would meet here and there, see each other. Well, we saw each other at the store, and I introduced her to my wife and told my wife the whole story about our little fling or whatever. My wife said, well, okay, well, the thing to do is, you know, I don't want you to have any kind of contact with her. Being that y'all had a fling in the past, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't represent you, doesn't represent me. I think it's inappropriate. So I didn't, I didn't fight with her or anything. I said, okay.
Were you having regular contact?
No.
You just ran into her in the store?
Huh?
You just ran into her in the store?
Yeah, we just ran into each other.
Yeah.
After that, I don't know, maybe it was a couple months or so after that, I was in a situation, went to the ATM too many times. We had just opened up an account. You know how they have it all messed up. So I couldn't draw the money that I needed to draw out, but I had money on my credit card. So I was in a predicament where I needed cash. So I offered to buy this girl, she was my ex, the gas on my credit card, and she'd give me the cash. Right. Okay. So we done that, and it took like, man, it didn't go like it was supposed to go. The girl had to wait on her money to clear and this and that, and it was only supposed to take like 15 minutes.
And you were out till 4 in the morning with her?
I was out till like 4 in the morning. And I put myself in a compromising position.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that position with or without clothes?
Oh, that position was fully clothed. It was fully clothed. Trust me. But I put myself in a compromising position when I tried to explain to my wife.
But what were you doing out till 4 in the morning?
Man, listen. It was like I say. I was in a compromising situation. I don't want to. It was bad.
You don't want to really talk about it.
Right. I mean, it's
because my thing is, if you're just waiting around for money, wouldn't you just say, give it to me tomorrow?
Because my phone was dead. My phone was dead. All right. When I went to do this thing, it was only supposed to take 10 or 15 minutes. Right. Okay. So I left the house. My phone was dead.
What time did you leave your house?
I don't know. Maybe it was like 12 o'clock at night or whatever.
And where were you going at 12 o'clock at night?
She worked at a store.
Who?
This girl.
The ex?
No. Well, yeah. She worked at a store, and she said she was going to pump gas, and I was in a situation where I needed the money so I could get the car.
Well, what do you need money for at midnight?
I didn't need the money at midnight. I just needed that money at the time so the next morning I could go and get these car parts and stuff that I needed to fix my car. And I was just trying to take care of everything. So you ended up staying out
till 4 in the morning. You come home, and your she's pissed.
Right.
She thinks that you cheated that time.
Yeah.
Why does she think that?
Just simple fact. You know what I'm saying? I left at 12, and I come home at 4:30.
Right. And there's another time Natasha thinks you cheated with an ex, right?
Tasha and I were having a heated discussion. And as men do in heated discussions, I do. Anger management tells me to walk out. leave the situation, diffuse the situation. So I walk out on the situation, and then when I leave the situation, I realize, damn, where the hell am I going? So I go to the store to get cigarettes. On the way to the store to get cigarettes, she pulls up, the girl, just out of nowhere. Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And stupid me.
You didn't call her?
No. Put myself in a compromising
She just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
She just popped up. And put myself in a compromised position. I should have never got in the car with her.
So you got in the car. What were you thinking?
I let her take me to the store. I went there, got my cigarettes, and we talked for a few minutes, and I let her take me back home. But I knew that I had already, because...
Did your wife see her dropping you
off?
No. How did she know you were in the car?
Boy, look, the questions. Just like I said, you have to be prepared and ready to love a strong woman. So she has some strong questions. Some questions that I just couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Like, what the hell were you doing in that car with that girl?
Right, and I learned from my mistakes that, you know, if you tell one lie, you gotta tell another lie, you gotta cover it up and this and that.
I'm just guessing, Ray, that you're not a guy that gets busy in a car.
No, unless it's like a Cadillac or something. No sport utility vehicle. Yeah.
Now, she also thinks that you hooked up with one of her family members.
Now, that right there, I don't know nothing about. I don't know where that comes from. I have never put anything into that.
She got any very good-looking family members?
I mean, my wife is a very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
So she comes from a long line of beautiful women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I will say that.
So you're definitely looking at those people.
No.
Come on.
Don't get it twisted.
What do you do, like this?
I respect my wife's, all my in-laws. All my in-laws.
So you're saying you didn't have sex with her?
Man, no, man.
Now, she said she found some condoms?
Nah, that right there. Listen, we live in an apartment complex. We don't smoke in our apartment. There are no real designated smoking areas. So the place where we smoke, it's a bench outside our apartment. We just go outside and smoke. Well, it's kids come through there, adolescents, teenagers. The other day, a couple of days ago, my wife found some condoms on the ground. And I guess because she found the condoms, that made me a prime suspect.
And these were outside?
They were outside on the ground.
Have you ever cheated on Natasha?
No.
Ray, you're not even telling Steve the whole story. Don't put him on a show for everybody. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Natasha.
For one, when he got dropped off, he got this girl, his ex-girlfriend, to drop him off blocks away from our house.
Can I back up just a second? When you were on the show, you got really good news. You were really happy that Ray wasn't the father of that woman's child.
Yes.
So you leave, and how good are things? How long were they good before the accusations of cheating?
No. Even before the show, these things was coming up.
Okay, so
but we just wanted to get that cleared and out the way so we could live on with our life. But this has been coming up, and so there's just some questions that need to be answered. But when he was
out till 4 in the morning with that one girl, was this after the DNA test, or when you were here for the DNA test?
Oh, no, this was before.
Oh, that was before.
But you're a married man. Ain't no husband of mine supposed to be 4 in the morning with any woman.
Right.
And then the condom situation, let me clear this up. This is where we live at. Only Ray and I sit right here and smoke cigarettes. Only us. Nobody else sit there. There to visit. She sit there because we sit there, smoke cigarettes. So I'm sitting there, I come over, and I'm like, oh, what you doing with condoms? She was like, where? I was like, right there. She was like, those are not mine. She was like, those are not mine at all. I said, you sure?
Are these unwrapped condoms?
No,
or
they condoms, like
but
condoms.
They're in the package?
Yeah.
So they're unused?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, what are you doing with condoms? And she was like, those are not mine. So he makes this stuff look suspicious. Oh, they could have been somebody else's condoms. What you making a big deal out of for? Hold on, you way over there. I'm asking my mom. I thought they was hers. Why are you making yourself look so suspicious if they're not yours?
All right, man, listen.
Why did you even bring yourself into that conversation if they were not yours?
Listen, at the time, I was playing the game. I had the headphones in, and I heard them talk. I seen them talking, so I took the headphones out, and I heard something, condom. Somebody's got something in their head, and I'm like, what's going on? Babe, what's going on?
Look at my face.
Something about some condoms. I was like, well, anybody.
My husband talk a good game, though. He do.
So I want to know.
But he's confident about it. That's what makes me
Who thinks
scared.
Ray's going to pass? Raise your hand high. Wow, that's a lot more people think you're going to pass.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, Ray came here. He's a two-timer.
Can I sit down for this real fast? Because I might have to pass out.
You can if you want.
No, I'll stand up. I want to stand up.
Ray took a lie detector test, and we asked him, since being in a relationship with Natasha, have you ever had sexual activity, contact, or intercourse with any other females? He answered no. Since being in a relationship with Natasha, have you ever had any sexual activity with an ex-girlfriend? He answered no. Since being in a relationship with Natasha, have you ever had sexual activity with Natasha's family member? He answered no. The results came back all the same.
He's telling the truth.
And they came back that Ray
Told the truth.
did not tell the truth.
Are you serious?
Whoa.
Stay here, man. Stay here.
Hold on.
With who? That's what I want to know. With who?
Well, you were definitely right about the family member.
Yeah, I know. You
And
embarrassed me on TV, dog, and I gave you plenty of opportunities, dog. And I've been faithful to you.
Babe.
Faithful. Yo, are you serious?
Can we get the guy to come?
It ain't no, you see his show every day. It ain't no calling no guy out here, dog. You just like them other people that be on the show. Oh, it's not right. You should be grateful to have somebody like me.
you know what? And here's the situation.
On national TV,
And,
yeah.
it is the truth. You did say before he failed, before you got the results, that if he did fail,
And I
you
stick
would
by
like to
that.
get some counseling.
Yep.
And you would like to, and you correct me if I'm wrong by saying this, you still would want to try to make your marriage work. Mm-hmm. Okay? So now she's saying that. Can't you, and that's got to be a hard thing for a woman to do that. But she's willing to do it because she loves you.
I want to be the man that you want, that you married, babe. I come on this show, I called the show. I apologize. Let's work on it. I'm wrong. Let's work on our marriage. We didn't get married to get divorced.
Do you want to leave the stage with Ray? And I'm sure we can refer you to counseling.
Can you help us get marriage counseling?
Yes.
Because we need it.
And if that's what you want, I mean, certainly nobody's interested in breaking up families here.
Right.
But then you got to make a commitment and say, I've only been married 4 years. I did some stupid things. From here on out, I'm not doing anything more stupid.
Right.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I took the stand, Steve. I came today. Honestly, I called the show to come today to clear everything up. I'll admit to all the wrongs that come along with me taking the lie detector test. I'll admit to that. And I'll submit myself for the betterment of our marriage. I'll submit myself to go to any form of counseling, marriage counseling, for however long that it takes. And then on top of that, I got to build my trust back with my wife.
Y'all, do you want to lose me?
No, baby, I don't.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Well, then take his hand and we'll refer you
I'm
to
not
counseling.
taking nobody's hand, but I'll walk out stage with him.
Okay.
Sorry, Steve.
Let's throw it away.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help.